Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2025. It is the end of January. Sorry for my extended absence. We've had a lot going on here at the Croy Nelson household. The biggest thing that's happened is we welcomed our son Bennett into the world on January 14th. So I've been not sleeping very well, getting a lot of different adjustments going in the life, and trying to catch up here on real estate and prioritize getting everyone ready for the 2025 season. So as we get into that, there's a lot happening. Super Bowl's coming up here, which is pretty much going to be the kickoff to our real estate season. Every year we always seem to see all of the listings preparing to come on market, a lot of private active listings coming up. Depending on what market you're looking at, you're going to see a ton of new inventory coming here over the next month. So as we get into it, let's take a look at some of the stats there. I will share some screen. And as we are sharing here, you can see me. I can point up at these things, and you are looking at some stats in Lincoln Square. So for Lincoln Square, looks like the median sold price came down a little bit in the month of December. This is when our numbers come in, is about halfway through the following month. Um, Typical to see a decline in pricing at the end of the year season like this. So as we get into this explanation a little bit later on, I'll show you a graph showing how the sales price started climbing over the beginning of the year last year, and we expect the same thing to happen again. So end of the year last year, Lincoln Square, we had about 789,000 for the median sold price, to which 98.5% of those listings in Lincoln Square sold for that list price. Very, very strong market there. A lot to be very grateful for if you're looking to sell in that market. And if you're buying in that market, everything's going to be sticking right around that price that they come on the market for. So next spot that we have is Irving Park. Median sold price actually went up. It was $800,000 in Irving Park, to which 97.9% of those listings sold at their asking price. So a little bit less than Lincoln Square, but another relatively strong market as well. Logan Square, prices went up a little bit, 895,000, very, very hot market. But those lists of solds, 95.2%. So about 5% of those on the market actually ended up adjusting their prices to get sold, which means there were some people trying to take advantage of the demand in the neighborhood there. Same thing in North Center. Look at this, 99.9% sold for their asking price. And the average price is about 1.832 million. So very strong market, great single family neighborhood, tons of activity around there. And it's generally a wait to get into this market. So if you're ever looking to move into this market, definitely hit me up, because we're going to have you watching that market and touring properties as soon as they hit the market, even if we can get you into some private listings, making offers there before they even come on market. That is going to be your best opportunity to move into this neighborhood. Now, over in my neighborhood, Dunning, median sold price gone up to $400,000. We got a ton of bungalows, Cape Cods, Georgians over in this area. So the median house price is a little bit lower, but you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. You get a yard, you get your garage, you get really good neighbors, and 95.6% of this neighborhood sold for their asking price. So everybody that's selling very quickly in the 45 days on market generally has updates already done, groundwork is all ready for you, updated, mechanicals, that sort of stuff are selling relatively quickly. Portage Park, a little bit of the same thing going on there as well. Median price 376. list to sold percentage, 96.4%. So a strong market as well, holding on to prices there. And then if you're looking for that Logan Square type of property, but you want a little bit more bang for your buck, we're going to get you over into Avondale, where there's a lot of carryover Logan Square demand running into there. Median sold price is 616,000. It's mostly because we're finding a lot of multi-unit properties, 2-unit, 3-flat, all being converted into single-family homes. So these are tons of properties in this area that need renovations, that need to, kind of meet the top of the market, and you're still finding a lot of appraised value after those renovations. So if you're looking for a great investment, Avondale is a good neighborhood where, just under 5% of those homes are adjusting their prices to meet the demand. And a lot of the other places are being priced very correctly. Now, for the fun part, we are going to share this graph right here. So what we have is how prices are usually lower in the off season. We're coming out of the off season right now. It's the end of January. I've already seen a tick up in traffic. I've seen a tick up in all of the private listings that are preparing for market and the spring market, which means we are taking meetings to meet with people to prepare them for the spring market. Whether you're buying, whether you're selling, you got to think about your timeline. You'll find a lot of that in the newsletter down below. And we'll have a few more emails coming out over the next couple of weeks, trying to help you prepare for the upcoming market, whether you're selling or buying. But as we saw in the beginning of 2024, this was where the prices were actually the lowest out of the whole entire year. Even coming into November and December at the end of the year, those prices were hanging on there at the end of the year. But where they're at right now, we are seeing a gradual climb at the start of the season. So when you get into January, February, March, this may be the best time to actually get the best value on the market. And that's what we're trying to also help people kind of understand when it comes into everything. The big issue, everyone's still hanging on to these interest rates. Doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of relief on that this year. We got a bunch of different factors coming in. The Fed's holding on to interest rates. There's too strong of a job market out there. And those interest rates are only fluctuating, a quarter to half a percentage point. We expect them to come down throughout the year, and then maybe a little bit more dramatically in 2026 and 2027. We are always hopeful for that stuff. We can't make any promises because, hey, I don't set the rates. The Fed is not controlled by the government as much as, the new administration would like to force their hand in a lot of this stuff to make the economy look real nice for themselves. There's only so much that we can do, but preparing people to level their expectations and get ready for this market. You're going to find the best values here at the very, very beginning. And then as prices climb throughout the year, you're going to see a lot more multiple offer situations. You're going to see a lot more over asking price offers. And, if you're trying to time for selling, that may be more of your benefit there. But as everything comes through, it looks like we're going to have a very, very, very strong year in 2025. We have tons and tons of demand, and the inventory is still limited. So it's going to be a strong seller's market. If you got any other questions, feel free to shoot me an email, send me a text. All of my info is right here. If you want to book an appointment, I got links down below. Make sure that you are on my list to have a meeting with. We can grab coffee, we can grab lunch, we can meet over Zoom. I can help you here in Illinois. I can get you all around the country. But I just want to, say Happy New Year to everybody. Let's look forward to a great season coming up. And if you got anything that you're looking to work on that I can help with outside of real estate, I'd love to hear about it. So if there's anything I can do, happy to help.